Welcome back to Commercial Finance Experts Academy. My name is Suo Trung. Hey, today I want to touch base on about clients and clients' expectation. So this will help you out. So far, it has helped me a lot. And here's what I want to convey to you across to you so that you understand when you're dealing with clients. A lot of us we don't want to underpromise. So we don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. Naturally, we want to be able to underpromise and overdeliver, right? But sometimes it backfires, and you have to handle it with a little finesse, okay? For example, in commercial financing, when clients come to me, I first of all look at their situation, and if the situation in the past, they have taken on a mortgage that has high interest, and they're telling me they got some income issues. So they got, when you hear about them, high interest, income issues in the past, and possible credit. So it's like, yikes, you know? How many of these issues can you overcome? Usually one exception, maybe two exceptions, but when you have all three categories, that's going to be quite difficult to overcome. Know this ahead, I don't overpromise anything, all right? And I tell them, matter of fact, you may be able to pay similar interest that you have right now, just renew. That's the worst case scenario. I will do my best to do better. And that's all I tell them, right? I promise to do better. So when you have situations which the clients are like that, you have to really look at it. The reality is this: we want every business, right? You want all the business you can get a hold of, and you want to get paid. Of course, right? So the other thing is, as much as residential financing is simply just a numbers game, and you will be able to get most deals funded, but today it's getting harder and harder. Commercial financing is not much different. However, every file takes a lot longer to do than residential. So the return on your investment, you got to really look at it. And I spoke about it in the earlier videos about finding what's the best part to invest your time in commercial financing and tackle it that way. And for me, if I look at dealing with these clients, upfront expectation is a big thing. However, like I mentioned earlier, it can backfire. So upfront expectation in this scenario, I told the client is that they may be looking at about fees, incurring fees that can be at least 1% of the loan amount. And if it's $1 million, that's like $10,000 fee for them, right? Now the client came to me with that scenario, and I just I'll look at it. I'll be able to finance and help you get a better interest rate than what you currently have right now, because in the past they went with a B lending for their investment property. So when they come to me now, I said, you know what, I can probably do slightly better. I'm thinking maybe small business lending, because it's dropped below $1 million. So by the time it matures in August, I'll be able to do it perhaps for slightly less and no fee from the lender. Because small business lending, as I mentioned in some earlier videos, they don't have any lender fees. So all the fees is for me to keep. Okay. Now, when you look at upfront expectation, why it backfired in this scenario is that the client calls me and said, you know, I talked to my other bank that I deal with, and they say it's very doable for them, and the interest rate will be about the same, but there's no fee. And I'm just like, crap. You know, what am I going to do now? What would you do in my scenario? Cave in and discount your fees and everything? What? Well, maybe not. It all depends, right? So I got an approval today, and I came with a lender that didn't really want to charge a high fee and negotiate down the fee. And in circumstances such as my credit union that I send a lot of business to, the fee is down to a quarter basis point, so 0.25 is not huge. And plus my fees, it'd be worthwhile for them. Otherwise, they have to renew or go with the other lender that's going to offer them similar. I got a sweet deal on this one, and I had a conversation with the client. I just got off the phone with them and said, you know, we're going to be able to do you exceptionally better, and the cash flow is going to be much better than what any lender can offer you right now. When can we get together? I want to go over the details, because you know it's tough to win people over when you try and do it over the phone, especially when there's three people involved. Sure, I can do teleconference call for all three, but it's hard for me to read them, like the body language, I can't read that over the phone, right? So it's best if I can meet them so I can read their body language and see what they're hesitant about and he, hum, and haw, and be able to justify my side and be able to find out. And of course, dig their pain, what the current pain is. I'm sure the new lender is going to throw in a whole bunch of things that they need to do, right? And they have to do on their own. For me, as a broker, of course, we can manage everything for them. We make the phone calls, we can handle interaction with the lawyers, anything like that if necessary. Okay? So, they're going to give me a shot, and I know I can pretty much get the deal done because what I offer is going to blow them away. Right? If upfront expectation is not high, which theirs aren't, I'm bringing them something to the table that's making the eyes drop, go like I don't know, Roger Rabbit. If anybody is familiar with those old cartoons, his eyes gonna pop. The wife's gonna be like, wow, right? And on top of it, the lender is local versus the other lender, which isn't local for them, and they don't want to deal with another lender that's not within their city. Here they can access them right away. It's a financial institution, whereas the other one is more like a B lending space where it's, come to a head office downtown, that's about it kind of thing. So hopefully you learned something new today. Upfront expectation, just be warned, if you put in such a low expectation, it can backfire because they really want something, their heart's set on something better, right? So you say, I can probably do slightly better than what you currently have right now. They're not too happy with it, right? So when I come back, I can show them that I can do this much for them. They'll be through. I don't know. What do you think? Right? Anyhow, hopefully this share is good for you. And always, always, always under promise and over deliver. That's how you win clients for life and lots of referral. Okay? You like this video? Comment, click like and comment below if you have any questions. Email me if you have any questions. Sue@sharingbanksecrets.com. And subscribe to the YouTube channel if you like to get the next videos automatically in your inbox. Hey, take care. Have yourself a good one.